This is an idea about a visual book. So you have an audiobook, you have a reading book, and you have a visual book. So what you need to do is, I guess the missing link that I'm seeing is the author needs a visual book that describes kind of like chapter for chapter, section for section guide for their audience that is a motion graphic, so that their audience can retain it while they're listening to the audiobook and visualizing what actually is going down through motion graphics. So how you can do this is, and it's a win for the author because you can value give your book for free on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and use those as selling points for people to read your book. And on top of that, if you have made your book a visual book, it's kind of like Ray Dalio's Principles, for sure. It's like that, where that's an actual book. And so, yeah, I think there's a tactic that you can do that, and you could probably sell this service to Scribe, the automatic, where it's like they can offer this to their authors, because if you do this, you're adding another level of how to get this information out. And so they can do it with what they please, and then Scribe, I think that's what it is. It's like Scribe, you call these people and they write the book for you, and then they can add that service to them where it's like you can get motion graphics and highlight the main topics that they want to go with. So for instance, chapter 4, there's chapter 4B, there's 3 segments in B, right? You can literally make a motion graphics describing what that is, and word for word, where it's like word for word, where it's like typography, where it's like boom, 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 or you could do it with visuals like a mind map, or literally just like have a template and place that together, package that up, and then do that thing. So yeah, you can sell that to Scribe. I can even package this up, sell it to Scribe, and say, hey, look, do this, this, and this. It's pretty simple. There's automated app, things out there, and you can try to see if you're whoever wants it can get it. So yeah, and so it's for the authors that they can post and get traction for their books, because 9 times out of 10, if someone shows me or kind of highlights something in their book, because that's usually what authors are doing anyways when they go on tours, is highlighting sections on their book, and they're like rappers, who are practicing their freestyle, practicing their albums. I mean, this is the abstraction, is like the 2 writers, they're practicing these things, and then what they do is, like in a freestyle, they try to mix those already pre-written lines in there to see if it works. And like a comedian, it's the same thing. And so if you can add that service to your little author thing, then I think you can go a long way. I think that's a good attempt to try it, where you have a database of pre-animated stuff, either pre-animated, which is great, or pre-illustrated. You start with the illustrated, then you go to the animated, then you just combine them, and then you output them chapter 1, label it, and it's like chapter 1, and then you could literally have a sequence, and boom, on top of that, that's a course for the author that they can divide, and you've just got so much value. You've got so much value. I don't know how you can say it, but that's it right there. And I see that can happen. Let's see if the market's there. Let's see if I'm going to test it out and see if an author would like to try it. And then I can offer this up to Scribe.com or whatever their name is, who write the books for you, because then you're automating everything, and you're living life as an author, value up, and you get 10x on your multiples of that. So, all right, well, I'll talk to you later. And it can be added. I mean, it's like the how-to market. You can figure out a way. Like if you put an excuse out there, well, my story's about Benghazi. Put a map of Benghazi. Whatever, and then it's almost the precepts of fiction writing. This is all I think this serves if I niche slap myself, this serves the audience of, you start with the productivity, how-tos, There's a lot of those people out there, and you just start with those guys because they'll probably understand the value right away. Whereas like a struggling author who's like writing a fantasy book might not see it, and that's kind of their goal anyways, is to make it a movie so people can read it, so people can read their content, so that they can sit at home writing more books. All right, I think I've covered it. So yeah, that's the Peacocks Productions motion graphics visual book, and I sell out to Amazon or Audible, and guess what? Boom shakalaka. No more on YouTube. So whoever I sell out to, I think that's a massive value add. I think it can be done rather quickly. All right, peace, blessings. Talk to you.